Hey guys, welcome to the weekend. This is going to be for February 12th, 13th, and 14th. So happy Valentine's Day to you all. Hopefully you get to enjoy it. Or maybe you have someone to celebrate with. If you don't, you can always do some self-care stuff. So it's going to be the weekend read. My name is Johanna. Welcome to Tenacious Soul. We're going to go through just general messages all the way from Aries to Pisces. And yeah, we'll see kind of where things go. We are going to pull some oracle cards here, and then we're going to pull some tarot messages. They both are new decks that I'm working with. New decks to me. Well, they're new. They are new. But they're probably decks that you've seen people use, at least this one for sure. Timestamps will be in the description box as well as the comment section, so you can find that there for you guys. And yeah, I've got the mid-February reads coming out this weekend, so keep an eye out for those. And I think that's all that I got. We'll kind of see where we go. So moving on to, or starting with, I should say, starting with Aries. What does Aries need to know for this weekend? What does Aries need to know? Aries. What does Aries need to know for the weekend? What messages does Aries need to know? We have Magician and the Mirror. Number 53 breaks down to an 8, and then we have Hostilities, number 26, which is also an 8. Interesting. I almost feel like something's being reflected back to you. Yeah, like there's something being reflected back to you. You are manifesting, I feel, with this Magician, or like something's changing in your life. And there's also something that like fire and ice, hot and cold, dark and light. Like there's something within that, and then like mixing that together, blending that together. But with this Hostilities, there might be like almost like a resistance to do that. And you almost feel like maybe you have to defend yourself as well, is what I want to say. So what else does Aries need to know for the weekend? So we have King of Pentacles. What else does Aries need to know? The Empress. What else does Aries need to know? Okay, so we have King of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so you guys are trying to create something new. There's something with regards to like, we have Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. So there's something about like, you're trying to progress, you're trying to move forward, you're trying to grow something here, I feel, with this Empress. You're trying to put something out into the universe, or like out into the public even. But you are trying to grow something that's very stable. There's something very much here that you believe in. I feel like this is with regards to something that you do in your everyday life. So again, like a job, maybe it's a hobby of some sort. Like it's something that you feel you have to defend yourself. Like, so maybe you're worried about what people are going to say or what people are going to think about what it is that you're doing. But I almost feel like you, in a way, you don't care. You're going to do whatever you have to do to defend, because you're very focused on abundance and growth, like finding your own stability. Some of you, this is also about starting a new relationship. You could be starting a relationship here with another person. And kind of like with this Six of Swords, there may be some distance here, or there could be travel involved in, if it's a person, you seeing this other person, like you guys coming together and possibly starting something new. There could be travel in that aspect. But others of you, I just see it like you moving, you're so focused again on that like growth, right? So the Six of Swords can be moving from kind of a crazy time into something more more positive or just like calmer. And I feel like it's like you've planted the roots and now you want to grow it to be something even bigger with this Empress. I feel like whatever you've started, you want to grow. And I think with this Magician in the mirror, it's like you're really reflecting on what it is that you want to manifest and how you want to make things come together. Some people may be resistant to what it is that you're doing. Or this could have been like what you kind of had to go through in the past with this hostilities, because you may have needed to leave some people behind in the past. I do feel like it's more of a, not so much a relationship, more like a business, a project, just your career in general, something to that effect. There's also, because there's foxes on this Ace of Wands, I almost wonder too if you've been keeping this from people as well, this new thing that you have. So interesting message. I feel like if it is a relationship, other people are not wanting you to be with this person for some reason. So that's what I have for you, Aries. Hopefully that was helpful for you. We are going to move on to Taurus. Let's see what we have for you guys. What do we have for Taurus for the weekend? What do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know? That's way too many cards. We have storm warning in the reverse. And then we have adjacent possibilities, number 24. So a 10 and a 24. I feel like you avoided some sort of a storm or a kind of like a tower moment, right? Like you've avoided something. You like almost like you avoided a storm, but you now have so many more opportunities, or the storm is over. Because that could be it too. It's like the storm is done and now you have lots of opportunities kind of in your kind of surroundings. What else does Taurus need to know? What else does Taurus need to know for the weekend? Taurus. We have the World. Yeah, I just feel like there's endless possibilities for you guys. What else? That's too many. Again, too many. Less cards, please, for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? We have the Devil. So the World, the Devil. We got two there. The King of Wands and the Page of Cups. There definitely could be an apology coming in. If you ended a cycle with a person, someone who you felt very stuck to or a very strong connection with, I feel like they could be apologizing, but also for some of you, what I'm getting is like, because the Devil card's right underneath this storm warning in reverse. And I don't know if you can see, but there's actually a person in this little like nook here. Like they're just so overwhelmed and they just feel so trapped by a situation. So I feel like you almost released yourself, like with the storm warning in reverse. I almost feel like there's been an ending to possibly a relationship or just a situation in your life. And it's like, because you've ended that, you now have so many opportunities of where you want to go and move forward. Because we do have the first chakra, Archangel Michael, which is the root chakra as well, which is all about our stabilities, or all about stability. So things that just make you feel stable, that sort of thing in your life. Because it's the first chakra, that's the chakra that would be grounded, and the energy comes up through the earth into our chakra system. Because I almost see this King of Wands and this Page of Cups as like you moving forward, taking action. It's like you took action to possibly end this situation or walk away from a situation that has allowed opportunities to come towards you, or allowed you to move towards opportunities as well. It's like you've gained your confidence back, and that creative spark almost in your life as well. It's like that feminine energy is starting to be reborn, where you can start to be creative and have that growth. Because I do feel like there's a strong, like you're defending yourself a lot. Or you've needed to defend yourself. And it's interesting because the King of Wands and the Devil are facing each other. I don't know if you can see that. And it's almost like they're fighting each other in a way. It's like what used to once have hold on you, you're very confident and able to step up and say no. Like, I'm not going to do that, or that's not for me, or I'm not going back to that. I'm going to move forward, because the Page of Cups is facing the other way. So it's like you're moving away from this devil energy and kind of like closing that door behind you. We have the Seven of Pentacles and with the Ace of Wands. So you've been investing a lot of time, energy, waiting for something new, or waiting to move on to something new as well, is what I feel. Interesting message, because I feel like whatever you want to achieve, there's options around you, whether that's love or like a new job, friendships even, like it could be honestly anything. I feel like it's someone or something you maybe had a bit of a falling out with, or somebody that kind of wreaked havoc in your life. I feel like you're kind of closing that door to that connection or those people. Could be multiple, but I feel like it's a specific person. Could even be a boss, right? All right. Moving on to Gemini. Let's see what I gotta take this ring off. My hands get cold, and then my hand or my fingers like shrink, and then my ring falls off all the time, which is annoying. Okay. What does Gemini need to know for the weekend? What does Gemini need to know? We have Door to Spirit, number 32, and Goddess of the Moon, number 52. So this is very spiritual, Gemini. I feel like the last few readings I've done for you, Gemini, have been a little like heavy. Like you guys really being stuck in your head a lot. But anyway, so the Door to Spirit and the Goddess of the Moon is all about trusting your intuition, using that to your advantage. Some of you are becoming more intuitive, or some of you could be actually doing something spiritually, like whether it's a routine that you do every day, maybe you're reading tarot. You could be just connecting a lot with your higher self, I feel, as well. And it's opening, I feel like, a new door for you. So what else does Gemini need to know? We have Eight of Swords. There's that Eight of Swords. And then the High Priestess. Interesting. I feel like whatever you guys have been going through in the past, because like I said, I feel like you guys have been like really kind of like this Eight of Swords energy for the past few weeks. I feel like you guys are starting to come out of that. You've found like some sort of like a clarity or a knowing, like you're really trusting your intuition. Your intuition is like spot on, I feel like, right now. What else does Gemini need to know for the weekend? What else does Gemini need to know? The Knight of Cups with the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. So I feel what's happening is you guys are getting more into your feels, into your emotions, because even like this Chariot is that water energy with the Cancer. And I feel like with this Eight of Swords here, this is where you guys have been, is this like trapped, mental trapped, feeling stuck, feeling like you're not getting anywhere, you're not progressing, but like the only thing that was preventing you from going anywhere was you, right? Like you had all of the capability to free yourself. I don't know, I feel like there was something here that was like this little beacon of hope, or you got a message, or again, something intuitive that you picked up on. There is a bird, almost looks like a hummingbird in this Eight of Swords, that looks like it's coming down and it's shining a light in the darkness onto this swan. I think it's a swan. There's something beautiful here, and like there's so much potential, I feel, especially with the High Priestess. Like there's so much potential that you have, as long as you can harness that intuitive aspect. I feel like you, in the past with this Eight of Swords, like what brought you out of it was like starting to connect back into that energy. I feel like you guys are definitely highly intuitive. You could be like a healer of some sort as well. And basically with this Knight of Cups, it's like, I feel like you're finally following, you're getting out of your head and you're finally like following your emotions. Like there could be a person coming into you now that you're not as stuck. Like you've opened up a door, I feel. But I almost feel like you've opened up the door to your intuition. There's so much wisdom that you have, and I think it's about like where you're going. Definitely a lot of success here, especially with the Chariot. Like that's victory, right? And like effortless flow, I feel as well. I feel like you guys are just feeling like really good, really in tune, and kind of almost feel like you could go and do anything. Like you're very optimistic right now about your future. And again, it could be a relationship, like a physical person that comes in, or that you've been dealing with, and it's like things start to move to a better place as well, as what I want to see, or what I want to say. So that is what I have for you, Gemini. Hopefully that was helpful. Moving on to Cancer. See what Cancer needs to know for the weekend. Okay, what does Cancer need to know? What does Cancer need to know for the weekend? Cancer for the weekend. What do they need to know? What does Cancer need to know? So we have number 39, 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. This is your throat chakra. Interesting. I'm just trying to see what this blue light is. I guess it's throat, but it goes out into his arm. Almost what I want to say is like, bottom of the deck, we have the Magician in the Mirror, number 53. Almost what I want, sorry about my dogs. Almost what I want to say is like, speaking your truth, which is obviously the throat chakra, like letting out your emotions, but also like, it's like you're talking the talk, talking the walk. Like you're doing also what you say. I don't know if that makes any sense. And you're protecting yourself. Let's see. What does what does Cancer need to know for the weekend? What does Cancer need to know for the weekend? Cancer, what do they need to know? What does Cancer need to know for the weekend? I think somebody's coming home, which is why my dogs are barking. Okay, so we have the World, same position as Taurus. What else does Cancer need to know? The Knight of Wands. Judgment. Four of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Three of Wands. All right. So there is something about speaking something here, because with this Four of Swords, you are being silent about something. Like you're thinking about something, but I feel like you're being called to do something. I almost as well feel like, again, it's like you're needing to take action. If it's interesting, because if you look at these two cards, the Magician and the Fifth Chakra, both of them in like their same hand, but they're, I think, left, I guess, have that blue light, but only the Magician has the red or orange, like fire, the fire here in this other hand. So I feel like that's this Knight of Wands. It's like taking that action. I feel like you've been waiting for something to come in towards you, but you're needing to kind of like take action towards what you're trying to manifest. Because I feel like you've been thinking a lot about it. You've been like putting it out there, like, this is what I want, this is what I want. But now you're being asked to speak your truth. Speak and do is what I want to say. Speak and do. Which sounds very broken, but speak what you want, communicate it with the universe, right? Because I feel like you're doing that. And I also feel like the universe is trying to communicate with you as well. And they're trying to get you to take this action towards what it is that you want. Yeah, Page of Swords is underneath that as well. Like you could be just like watching and waiting. Because, I mean, we can manifest things all we want, but if we don't take that action towards it, I mean, it could pass you by, right? Like it could be there. The universe is saying, here you go. This is what you wanted. But then you don't take the action towards it, and then it goes by, or it takes an extra long time to kind of come to fruition, right? Like you could say, oh, I want a new job. But if you never like put out an application or quit your job, it's really hard for, like, the universe can't just like make that happen, right? Like you have to do something, whether it's quitting your job or finding a new job, applying places even, for you to be able to get what it is that you're asking for, right? So I would say just like whatever you're thinking of planning, of doing, because I feel like there's been a lot of planning. It's something new, I feel, with this Judgment card and the World. There's some sort of new, or you're bringing something old back up. So whether it's a person, I feel like you're not talking to anyone about this. Like you're kind of keeping quiet about it. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. I'm not sure if that made any sense for you guys. Hopefully it did. All right. We're going to move on to Leo. So that's too many. What does Leo need to know for the weekend? We have number 13, financial constraints. And then we have adjacent possibilities, number 24. I feel like some of you may need to be more cautious with your spending. Or if you are feeling like you have no money, it's been a long time since you've had an improvement or an increase in money. I feel like there's opportunities around you here. I feel like there's opportunities around you to make more money. There's opportunities to increase your financial situation. Even if you're not like financially strapped, I feel like if you feel like you just can never make more money, or you can never make more than it's almost like if you haven't got a raise in a few years, like stuff like that, and you want more out of life, I feel like you have to look at all your options of how you're going to make money, make more money even. So some of you could be like needing to look at either a different job that pays you more money, or look at other opportunities in order to make money. Some of you as well, there's like a lot of things that you want to do with this adjacent possibilities. There's a lot of things you want to do, but you feel like you can't afford it. Interesting. Okay. So what does Leo need to know for the weekend? What is it that Leo, that's half the deck. So let's get less cards. There we go. So we have the Sun in reverse. We have the Emperor. And we have Justice. All right. And then Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So there is an opportunity to be victorious here. Some of you may have to like put yourself out there a little bit more, invest a little bit more time or energy or effort into a situation. I do feel like there's been a situation here where you've been unhappy. So it could even be in your financial situation. If you feel like, if you feel that, you know, things have been kind of dark, or like, you know, you just can't get out of this like shadow aspect of your financial situation, because it could be relationship wise or just financial. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong place. If you feel like you've been feeling that way, there's a lot of opportunities here with the adjacent possibilities and the Emperor. There's a lot of opportunities for you to take control of the situation, put in effort. There's a lot of fire energy here, actually, just in general. But you have the opportunity or the possibility to change your situation if you do choose so. The Emperor doesn't let anything stop them. They achieve whatever it is that they want to achieve, and they're the boss, right? Like they can make anything happen. And some of you need to be more stingy, like don't spend as much, kind of be a little bit more blocked or closed off with your spending. There is something about your stability here with those two fours, and they're right underneath each other. Now, I do feel like with the Justice card, you are going to bring this into harmony and balance. Like this is in your future position as well, right? So there is going to be success. There's going to be harmony and balance brought back into this situation. As long as you can kind of put in the effort that you need to control. So whether that's finding a new opportunity, or if it's like saving a little bit more than spending. Because I feel like with the Sun in reverse, it's like you're not really happy with your situation. You're not really happy with how that's been going. Now, if this is a relationship, you guys could be having financial issues, possibly if you're in a relationship. But ultimately what I see is that like there's something going on with you and your partner here that it's kind of an unhappy situation. But I feel like, again, with that Justice card, you're going to turn that around. So I'm not overly worried about it. I feel like it's just kind of like a bump in the road. Somebody could be a little bit stubborn and a little bit egotistical about this situation, which is not like they're needing to kind of like, it could very much be a fire sign as well. Somebody who's just like thinking that they know everything, and they may be needing to like look at things from a different perspective, or like look at the different possibilities or the different options. So that's what I have for you, Leo. Hopefully that is helpful. All right, moving on to Virgo. What does Virgo need to know for the weekend? What does Virgo need to know for the weekend? We have Deceit, number 25. Sorry, I was just trying to see what was in the picture. And then we have Caring Connections, number 14. Interesting. Some of you, what I'm getting is like someone that you really care about is deceiving you, or like is stealing from you. Others of you, someone may be doing this to you, but you need to like look, what's the word I'm looking for? Like move more towards caring connections versus deceitful connections, if that makes any sense. Like you could be choosing to befriend or interact with the wrong types of people, is what I want to say. But there could be some sort of deception, or somebody's hiding something from you, or you're hiding something from somebody else. It doesn't have to be like romance. It can even be just like friends, family, that sort of thing. So let's see, what else does Virgo need to know for the weekend? Virgo. Eight of Pentacles, the Star, and the Ten of Wands. Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Interesting, because I feel like there's people around you. There may be some like drama even within, like, again, it could be a romance with the Ace of Cups. I feel like there's possibly drama around you, or maybe drama in your connections of people being deceiving or people not having the best intentions. However, I feel like that's almost like people around you or somebody external to you. Could be somebody older, because I feel like this person is older. It's a little bit creepy, to be honest. And I'm assuming it's a chick, but I have no idea. Eight of Pentacles, the Star, and the Ten of Wands. I feel like you guys have been working really hard on your dreams, your hopes, your wishes. You've been working really hard to kind of like create something. Some of you have been really working hard on creating a family, or creating, working towards maybe a stable connection. If someone has deceived you, I feel like you've been working really hard on healing that aspect of yourself. And you may have kind of almost been like isolating yourself as well, is what I see. Which I don't normally see with the Ten of Wands, but this imagery through this deck is actually really interesting. It's very different, and I get very like deep energies from it, like deep messages. Yeah, I feel like there's like people watching you create things. And people are watching you do all the work as well. So if you're in a relationship where you feel like you're doing all the work, I feel like that maybe needs to change. Or if you're hoping that someone is going to put more work in, I'm not sure if they're going to do that. They might. I don't know. I feel like it could go either way. But there is a little bit of conflict in some sort of connection here with this deceit. But I feel like you're working hard to either get out of it or to heal it, or you're working on something separate. Like whatever this star is to you, whether it's a hope, a dream, a wish. I feel like you're working on that. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. I'm not sure if that was helpful, but I feel like you're kind of almost like focused on other things. You could be focused on your caring connections, and other people are around you. Just be cautious, or pay attention to other people around you. All right, moving on to Libra. Hopefully, I'm filming on my new phone. The screen got dark for me, but I'm not sure if the video got dark. You know, like I don't know if it's just on like a, I don't know. We'll find out. All right. What does Libra need to know? We have man holding a heart. Number 45, which is a 9. And then we have angel of love, number 45 and then 49. That's weird that I said this number. I think I said 49. I think I said 49 because 4 and 5 equal 9. But then this card actually ended up being 49, which is interesting. I feel like there's somebody coming towards you here. Like someone that's guided to you from the universe. So the Six of Swords, the Hanged Man. What else does Libra need to know for the weekend? Could very much be Valentines. It's very romantic looking, these two cards. Lots of love. Although I feel like you guys are waiting for this. All right, one more here. What else does Libra need to know for the weekend? That's too many. Just one, please. Or two. It always happens that way. Two of Cups and the Lovers. Okay. So first what I'm getting is that I feel like Spirit, the universe, your guides, whatever you want to kind of say, I feel like they are, yeah, they're removing you from a situation, or you have already been removed from a situation, like a Five of Swords situation, okay? With this is the Six of Swords. But if you can see, there's a bunch of crows on those 5 swords, and this swan is taking the individual to another place. It's like you're kind of just like along for the ride. is kind of what I want to say. And the crows there to me signify like death, like that past situation is done. You're moving on from that situation. And that could have been in the past. And I feel like possibly for some of you, it's been like a long journey before you've had any sort of love. But I do feel like, yeah, we have heart chakra underneath that, with the 4th chakra. There is something with your angels bringing in love for you, or bringing love to you. And I feel like it's this man holding a heart. I feel like it's possibly been a long time with this Hanged Man. Like I feel like things have felt very stagnant and kind of like almost in limbo. There's possibly been a lot of like kind of crappy relationships in between. But I feel like there is definitely a more spiritual connection coming up with the 2 of Cups and the Lovers here in the near future. There's definitely a connection here between you and another person that is very strong. Could even be just like a life partner as well, is what I'm getting. For some of you, I am seeing like getting married in a church, like that sort of thing. I feel like it is new. I feel like it's new with this 2 of Cups. Like you're getting to know each other, but you're eventually it'll lead into, it's like your love for each other is only going to get stronger, is what I want to say. We do have the Star here at the bottom of the deck with the Magician. So it's like in the meantime, like what you've kind of been going through is the Star here. I feel like you've been going through a lot of healing. Like I said, I feel like the angels are like waiting to give you this when you're ready. And I think you've been manifesting it as well, right? But I feel like some of you have definitely been healing your heart. There's that green energy in the Magician here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Again, this lighting is really really dark right now. It started out bright, but I don't know if it's changed when the recording comes out. I have no idea. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, I do feel like there's someone coming towards you, and it's like if there's been a little bit of a lag in your situation, I feel like it's because you were needing to heal before this person could come in, because I do feel like they're a life partner. Some of you are healing a connection, something that's been stagnant for a while. Like if you're already in a relationship and things have you've been on a break or you've been on a hold, I feel like you could be kind of like healing the connection between the 2 of you as well. So that's what I have for you, Libra. Hopefully that was helpful. Moving on. I'm going to move on to Scorpio. Let's see, what does Scorpio need to know? Scorpio for the weekend. What does Scorpio need to know? I'm going to take these 3 just because they flew out the way they did. So we have Angel of Love, Angel of Strength, and Cornucopia. Women holding a coin at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I do feel like you guys are coming into a lot of abundance here. I feel like it's taken you a lot of strength to almost like believe in yourself. I am getting a little bit of like, with this woman holding a coin, I feel like she's a little cold, you know? She looks a little like kind of screw you. So I don't know if you've been healing a little bit of your heart with this Angel of Love. And so like kind of what you've been working on is your abundance. 2 of Swords. What else does Scorpio need to know for the weekend? Yeah, I feel like you've been really focused on money or like your business. And you're like Spirit's trying to get you to open up your heart. Especially with this 2 of Swords. Can I get one more for Scorpio, please, for the weekend? What else does Scorpio need for the weekend? Knight of Pentacles reverse, and the Hermit. Yeah, interesting. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like you guys are a little closed off. I feel like you're healing your heart. It's interesting because the Two of Swords here, I feel like you've healed from this Three of Swords, but you're just still not open to it. So in this Three of Swords, this swan is the one that has the three swords through them. Okay. And the heart is bleeding, like it's got blood coming from it. Very graphic, but anyway. But in this, so that's at the bottom of the deck. The Two of Swords here, which was your first card, the swan does not have any swords in it, and the heart is dangling from a tree, but it's the person who has the swords across the heart. And it's interesting because there's another swan underneath trying to give this person who's cloaked in darkness like a flower. So it's like there's people around you and there's situations around you that are trying to get you to open up your heart, and you're like, nah, not doing it. And I feel like you're kind of like Three of Wands. You could be manifesting, waiting. You're definitely not taking any action. You're kind of just like sitting and waiting, because we do have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, which to me is saying you're not moving anywhere, especially paired with the Hermit. Like, you're not going anywhere. I feel like you are kind of like contemplating a little bit life just in general. I feel like you're thinking about things, trying to find, I think there is still a little bit of healing here, but still trying to find that inner light. And I feel like possibly some of you with this cornucopia, I feel like good things are coming around the corner. Like, I feel like you're on your way towards this cornucopia. I feel like it's almost like what you've been waiting for, but you're needing the strength to kind of open up your heart again, I think. Because I think it's blocking you from a lot of things. There is abundance, though. I feel like money-wise, I feel like you guys are doing well. But there is something here. There is some sort of like new opportunity here that you guys aren't really open to. Like, you're not ready for this opportunity is what I want to say. It's like you've been through part of the healing, but you're still kind of closed off, if that makes any sense. So I would say like I think you're still going through some healing. I feel like, again, stability wise, like with that woman holding a coin, you're doing fine. I feel like you're very stable in that aspect of your life. It's just possibly more on the love side of things. You're maybe not open to stuff, or open to people, I should say. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Hopefully that was helpful. Moving on to Sagittarius. What does Sag need to know? Thinking Woman, number 47. This breaks down to an 11. And then we have Door to Value, 31, breaking down to a 4. All right, so some of you could be, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, some of you could be thinking a lot about money, or like thinking or realizing your worth. Some of you are trying to figure out how to like materially improve your life. So maybe you're thinking about like all the things you want or desire in your life, kind of where things could go, what you could do. It's almost like I had a job where it was like a factory job when I was in school in the summer, and I would always like sit there, especially when it was like a job where I wasn't necessarily talking to anyone. I would be like, what would I do with $1 million? And I don't know why, but it was just like something where I could just kind of dream for a couple hours. Made the time go by fast, right? So I almost feel like there's something about that. You're kind of almost like in a bit of a daydream about what's coming towards you, or what you want, or what you could have. All right, so what else does Sag need to know for the weekend? What else does Sag need to know? We have Knight of Pentacles, the Fool, and then Three of Swords reverse. I like that. Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So there is a situation, I feel, where you possibly got hurt, but you, I I feel like you've overcome that. Like and I think you're thinking a lot about your future, how to move forward. But you're almost like strategically thinking of a plan. Some of you, it is financial because of this Knight of Pentacles. But I just feel like you're slowly unraveling, slowly opening yourself up, and slowly, it's almost like you're really wanting to think before you take that leap of faith, that risk. So some of you could be thinking a lot about a job or a business even, like how you're going to plan to move things forward, or how you're going to actually create something, is what I want to say. But I do feel like I feel like that's helping you overcome something. You're like leaving something behind. With that Three of Swords in reverse, it's like you're leaving something behind when you take this leap of faith, when you finally can take that leap of faith. I feel like you've been thinking about this a lot. So if you resonate with this, I feel like you know what it is already, because I feel like it's been on your mind. And I feel like this weekend you're just going to be continuing to think more and more about it. There's something in your life as well that it's like it's not making you happy anymore. You're realizing it's not going to give you what you want. It's not going to give you what you want, the things that you want in life. It doesn't value you, or maybe these people don't value you as well. So I do think you're almost like thinking about leaving it behind, or leaving a situation behind. And I feel like if you're worried it's going to hurt people, I feel like they'll get over it, is what I want to say as well. But yeah, you're thinking and planning about how you're going to move forward. And I feel like if you're feeling like it's risky, I feel like the divine is supporting you. Like they will catch you if you fall, kind of thing. Like things will work out, even if they don't work out the way you think. I feel like that's what I am getting from that. So that's what I have for you, Sag. I feel like you need to take the risk. I feel like there's something good in what you're about to achieve, and you obviously feel like it's going to give you more out of life. So weigh the pros and the cons. Figure out if it's a decision that's right for you. All right, moving on to Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to know for the weekend? Capricorn. We have hostilities, number 26, and then we have 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, number 39. So an 8 and a 12, which breaks down to a 3. Bottom of the deck, we have indecision, number 8. I feel like there's a situation that you feel like if you say something, it's going to, you're needing to make a decision, or you are making a decision, or you have made a decision. I feel like in the past you've thought a lot about this. And I think that you're almost like worried that if you speak your truth with this 5th chakra, which is your throat chakra, it's like if you speak your truth, it's going to bring up some sort of hostility, or someone's going to react negatively about your choice or decision. So we have the Queen of Cups. What else do we need to know for Capricorn this weekend? Judgment. King of Cups. Ooh. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. Some of you could be choosing between two people, like in love. For others of you, so there is something with the Queen of Cups and the Judgment here. There is something that you're being called to do. Like your intuition is telling you, like you need to go and make this decision. You need to do this. I feel like you've been in an indecision because of this hostilities. It's like, you know what you need to do, but you haven't communicated it in fear of rejecting the other person, the other thing, whatever that is. Like, I feel like there's something emotional here. There's like some sort of an emotional tie. Now, for some of you, it could be a person, like you're rejecting like a King of Pentacles person who is like very attached to their money, I feel, as well. Whereas like this person, because we have the King and the Queen of Cups, it's very much somebody who's like on the same page as you. And there's a lot of love between you and this new person, or this, could be new, but could just be like you could know this person as well with the Judgment already. I feel like you're more on the same page with this King of Cups than this King of Pentacles. I feel like they were very stubborn and very focused on their material growth. Like, I feel like they were almost like tied to financial gain. Like very stuck in like the 3D. Whereas I feel like this person, this King of Cups person, could be more spiritual. But I almost feel like there's like a birthing of something new here between you and this King of Cups person. But again, this indecision, I feel like, is what's causing this hostilities. Yeah, we have door to value as well behind that, which came up when I picked it up. So again, I feel like this other person was very hooked on money. And I feel like you're almost worried that they're going to react negatively when you communicate that you're moving on to somebody else. You definitely are being called towards this person, this King of Cups, this other person. Your relationship will be more free, more spiritually, intuitively based, rather than this person who's in this deck. The King of Pentacles is literally stuck in a tree trunk. Like, he's not moving anywhere. He's very rooted, very grounded, very stuck. And with the Empress and the Devil behind that, I just feel like they're very stuck in material gain. Very like stuck in their ways. Which is interesting. So I feel like you're worried about how somebody's going to react when you speak your truth, when you tell them your decision. And that like they may not like it very much, is what I want to say. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I feel like that was Capricorn, right? Yes. That was Capricorn. Hopefully. If not, I'm gonna have to go back. All right. Okay, so moving on to Aquarius. Moving on to Aquarius. All right. We have Yin Yang, number 22, so a master number. Bottom of the deck, 6th chakra, number 40. So this is like your third eye, I believe. Yeah, 6th chakra, third eye. A lot of balance here, a lot of duality, but in a good way. I feel like you're seeing the duality possibly even in life. Like you're seeing, could be seeing a lot of division. I feel like that's just happening. And it's interesting because Aquarius is obviously, there's a ton of signs in Aquarius, but also like right now. But there's also, Aquarius is all about people and the collective. So it's interesting. Some of you, I feel like, are balancing more that out, or you're like seeing the yin and the yang within yourself, like how it plays out. You could be trying to balance that as well within yourself with that, because it's a 40. It's all about balance and stability with a breaking down to a 4. So we have 7 of Pentacles. What else does Aquarius need to know? What else does Aquarius need to know? The Empress. 10 of Cups. I like that. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords. So something's been changing. I feel like whatever you've been so some of you have been wanting things to move quickly. I feel like you've been investing a lot of time to make something grow with the Seven of Pentacles and the Empress. I feel like you've been waiting for things to grow. You've been wanting things to grow. And I feel like all of a sudden it's going to move very quickly because I feel like now you can see the truth. Yeah, if there's something abundance-wise, we have women holding a coin and blossoming abundance underneath that. So you guys, if you're waiting for some sort of abundance, money, some sort of change in your finances, I feel like it's coming, or you're currently experiencing it. And I feel like with the Ten of Cups, it's going to bring a lot of happiness, stability. I also feel like if there's some distance between you and another person, I feel like if you've been waiting on them, your masculine is coming back around. With the yin and the yang, with the Empress being here, there can be this, the masculine energy between the two of you. It doesn't matter if it's male or female, but the masculine energy, I feel like is coming back around. And you know this. You've just been waiting for communication. There's been some distance between you guys. So either whether it's physical distance or emotional distance, whatever that is for you guys. But I feel like it's moving to a better place with that Ten of Cups. And for some of you, it could be moving towards commitment. And if you weren't involved with someone, it's like, even if you don't know who this masculine energy is, I feel like there's somebody coming in. And I feel like you've possibly, with that Seven of Pentacles, like been waiting a while. So maybe you've been single for a long time as well, is what I want to say. I feel like your third eye is like way open. Way open. I don't even know if that's a real sentence, but yeah, I feel like there's just... I feel like there was a shakeup in a relationship, though, because we have the Two of Cups, the Tower, and then the Six of Swords. So there might have been some separation between the two of you if you were in a relationship. And now they're coming forward with that Knight of Swords. And there may be some communication coming in from this person as well. But I feel like you guys are going to resolve whatever it is that you were going through with them, with that Ten of Cups. Like, I feel like things are going to get better. So I feel like you're looking very attractive, very abundant right now. And I feel like this person sees your worth. And I think that that's why they're coming back around. And I feel like you've been just like waiting for that. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Hopefully that's helpful. I feel like the length of these messages has been like all over the place. But oh well. The message is the message. It's not so much about how long it is. All right. So, moving on to Pisces. What do Pisces need to know for the weekend? What does Pisces need to know? Pisces. We have indecision, number 8, and then we have blossoming abundance, number 3. So those two cards together make 11, which is a master number. Some of you are undecided of your path, like how you're going to achieve abundance, or if you're going to achieve abundance. We have death. What else does Pisces need to know? The World. Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Two of Swords. Yeah, so some of you definitely can't make a decision. There is a change and an ending coming to something, or there needs to be. I feel like you know an ending is coming, but it's almost like, where do I go next? What do I do? I'm unclear of my path forward. I feel like there is some sort of a new opportunity around you, whether it's a person or a job. I feel like it's more possibly job with the Page of Pentacles and the blossoming abundance. I feel like it's something that could bring you money, or something related to school. That whatever it is, you need to learn more about it with that Page of Pentacles. I feel like it could very much inspire you. Like you're wanting to move forward, but it's like you need to get more information, or you need to learn a little bit more about the situation before you can move forward. It's like you do see the potential in this, I feel, as well. Some of you could have manifested this with the new moon. is also what I'm getting. Like you've put that out into the universe. There is a change though with this Death card. Like I feel like you guys have been going through a big change in your life. Possibly when it comes to career. Two of Swords, Lovers. Yeah, there's a decision here that you need to make that I feel like you've been trying to not make. I feel like possibly as well, you've been just indecisive about ending something and starting something new. So it's like, should I end this situation? Should I take this risk? Because I feel like part of you thinks it's a little bit risky. And it's like, regardless of the path, like I feel like with this Ace of Wands, there's like a damned if you do, damned if you don't, where it's like, if I take this path, I don't know if it'll work out. But if I don't take this path, I'm going to always wonder what if. And so I feel like if you just learn a little bit more about this situation, maybe do a little bit more research about this new opportunity and kind of like really think things through before you make the decision, before you communicate that you're going to take the job or move forward with something. Just really think about it. A lot of you, I do see you taking this path. You're just in the moment right now. You're very indecisive of whether you should end something or whether you should close out this cycle completely. You could be also like completely changing what it is that you do. Like for example, if it's job related, I had a hairdresser that I used to go see. And then like all of a sudden she told me she was not being a hairdresser anymore. Because she was going to go become a corrections officer. And I was like, oh, that's very different. So it could be something dramatic like that, where it's like two different worlds, that you're leaving one world behind and going into something new. But I feel like it could bring you a lot of abundance here. I think you're just worried about whether you're being tricked into something that looks better than it is. So just do your research. See what comes up. Really think about it and be confident in your decision before you move forward, right? Because if you don't feel good about it, then, I mean, it's a lot of times that's our intuition telling us like, it just might not be right, or it's not the right time, or whatever. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. Hopefully that was helpful for you guys. If you're still watching this, thank you so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful Valentine's Day. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.